Kauswagan for yung
When I came in as the administrator, the mayor in this municipality, this used to be really so depressed. It's war-torn and nothing is really working in terms of governance. So that was really a big challenge for me, how I could manage to turn or transform this municipality around. So we made a little study on identifying the problem here in this municipality, and we found out that the real root cause of the problem here is all about food, and which is hunger and poverty. And we addressed that, and we were able to get the sympathy, including the rebels, was well known as MILF, MNLF in this area, and we were able to stop the war. And we continue doing that, addressing agriculture in order to be able to address also water, in order to address education, functional and basic literacy, and also to address the social services. And most of all is our advocacy towards organic agriculture. That is why what we are doing right now is probably true also to other countries, other places in the world. And this is to help the planet in terms of peace and order, and in terms of our, of course, our environment, our climate. And we are addressing, our program is addressing all on that issue. We are very sensitive here in issues on peace, relationship, because we're diverse culture here. We have two cultures, major cultures here, the Muslim and the Christians. But this is the place where the Muslim and the Christian are so united. We work together. We don't do any more biases here and discrimination. We eliminate that culture. Now we look everybody the same here in this municipality. And that is what I want done to the entire world. That there is really no substitute for negotiation and understanding, because we are all in one, we live in one planet. So what I've said, we only have one planet. And this is also, we represent Kauswagan, we only have one Kauswagan. Why do we have to destroy each other when we cannot, we have the capability not to destroy it? We have one planet, we can share it. And I think that's the best thing to be put in our mind, especially our world leaders, to cool down their greed, to be more moderate, and not to do violent approaches, but to talk all about it, so we can have peace in this planet, because we only have one planet. If you don't have passion in what you are doing, if you are not happy with what you are doing, you should get out of this job. But here in Kauswagan, there was really a need that I have to be here, that somebody should be an instrument towards its transformation. Peace and order was the number one problem here before. Hunger was the original root cause of the unpeace atmosphere in this municipality. Food, hunger, poverty was the real cause. The culprit here is the government for not providing that. That is why when we addressed that, we were able to enjoy ourselves the most peaceful atmosphere in this area since the time when this municipality became a municipality. Now, you can hear from the commanders later on what they are going to say.
The best of my life is I am wherever I go, I am want to be honest. Whatever you give to me, you come or I only. That's the time that I become the excellent state chairman of the entire Hulu Maguindanao area and Lanao area. 14 years. The 14 provinces and 9 cities. I am the excellent state chairman because of my what I said honest. I always put myself as I even one I did not recognize anyone to be down. I am always level to the people.
Panginoon, Artupar, dito namin nakita sa paghahanap sa pamilya. Hasta ang mga anak na kaya eskwela tanan sa Artupar.
Then here is nawala na po ang gulo. Meaning, war is now over. Nagkakaisa na ang mga Muslim at Christians. Muslim and Christians now are united. Iyon din po ang hinanap namin. That is what we are been looking for. Na mawala ang gulo para maibalik na natin ang kapayapaan. So that is what we are looking for. Peace. That's what we are looking for. Do you want the war to go away so we can live in peace? So that's what Commander Bravo was saying.
Not only the rebel farmers but also the farmers of the community of KAUSWAGAN. This is that.
This is my land of the Moro land, the land of the promise, Bangsa Moro Islamic Armed Forces, Moro Islamic Liberation Front, no other than sa inyong alipin, mga Commander Abdullah G. Gordiano Macapaan, Commander well-known, Commander Bravo. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ang Muslim o ang Christian, may sinisimba ang mga Christian, may sinisimba rin ang mga Muslim. Kaya ang sabi po sa amin ng Panginoon na Allah, sa inyo ang inyong religion, sa amin ang aming religion. Huwag kayong pupunta sa ilang religion. Kung sila po ay pumupunta sa inyong religion, tanggapin ninyo sila dahil sila po ay inyong mga kapatid. Yan po ang salita ng Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sa Quran.
He's saying that they're living by what is written in the Quran. And Islam is all about brotherhood. We are all brothers. Different religions, but we are created by the same God. We come from the same community and they consider everybody their brothers and sisters. And he's saying in the beginning that a lot of people are saying they're scared to come over here and scared to talk to him and scared to see him. Is called the lion of Mindanao. But then he's trying to make people understand that they're for peace, and they consider everyone, regardless of background, where you're from, which country you're from, he will embrace you and accept you because we are all brothers, and he's living by the words of the Quran.
I am the one of the member of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region Muslim in Mindanao.
He's a member of parliament in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region for Muslim Mindanao, and he's involved in policy, in legislation, and he's handling committees. Kuya, you mentioned social welfare, no?
Yes.
Social welfare,
And so-
DIWA, medical aid.
Medical aid. So he's doing all of these
Complete.
things, and this is
Complete
services for the
group,
people,
team.
for the community, and he's making sure that the services of government would really reach the community, because that's what's needed by the people, and that's his commitment to fully serve the people.
Smile. And now you can talk to them. We can converse them.
Hindi ganun kabata.
All of these farms were damaged by cannons, by air attack. She learned farming, the technology coming from us. Because we conducted a field training school here. We conducted a technology transfer here. Ikaw may primero nga. Ikaw ang babae. So babae na farmer. Ikaw lang.
Ako lang.
She's the only one who go to farming. Misuno sila sa imuha na dayon. Ang mga uban nga mga babae. They do not follow what she's doing in the farming. She's really have that heart, that passion. She also have peanut.
Ayan, yung mga mali.
Yeah. This area. Logasing. Logasing. Aguso ka mais. Pamasagano.
Wow!
Pwede ba nimo maistorya unsa ang so kuan ka gibati sa panahon sa gubat sa una?
Dito kami sa kayang kampo ni Papakatan sa taas.
Yeah.
Noong 2001.
She stayed here during the war in the camp of his father because his father is a commander. She was also there in the camp. Group na po kay armas at
Hindi, noong 2001, nagira silang commander. Noong 2004, nag-training ako kay Commander Bravo. Member ako ng BWAP.
BWAP. 2001, there's actually an armed conflict. They fight together, but she has no guns yet. So in 2003, 2004, she decided to be trained in camp Commander Bravo. Nakikuan ka?
Hindi pa kami kasali sa kami nagmagdala ng magpagkain.
They were not they only train how to use, but they are not participating. They will not participating in the war, but they are the one who bring food, who supply food, provide food for the fighters.
Naano yung ancestral domain, yung mga ayuta sa mga Muslim di ko
So there was land grabbing everywhere, and most of the Christians came to take over the lands. So they fought. So he was part of the
National Liberation Front. Ang pagdala ko sa tao, okay lang ang pagdala ko sa tao. Pero yun nga, hanggang sa mabato ko sa high ranking, Brigade Commander.
Brigadier Commander.
Oh, Brigade Commander.
So he rose from the ranks. He started from the bottom, but he doesn't have any education. But then because of his skill in communicating and dealing with people, that's why he became.
Nang commander ako kaya mayabang ako, malakas ako makigira.
So since he became a commander, he became like braver and fought harder because of the title, I'm a commander.
Dito. Ano, sumpay mo dito. Ato ka dito, katong may bangag. May bangag.
Dito ka, tigas o. Dito ko. Lawan ay importansya. Wala ko na. Uy, ito, bis. Bis ka. Ay, bis. Wala ko dito.
We are really happy to be known to be the first municipality known to be a home for humanity. I think it's because of the way we govern our municipality, which we address all the sectors and services of the government, from education, on literacy, and the health issues, and also most of all is the peace and order issue in this municipality. So we are very proud to be known as a home for humanity, because that is what we are trying to do here, that making this beautiful place to be the most livable place in the country. And I am also urging other municipalities to do the same, to promote more on the issues on governance, which is to address more of the services of the government towards its community.
Kauswagan for humanity.